I have a question for you. Why do so many children of rich people end up successful, and why do so many children, almost all actually, of poor families end up poor? There is no simple answer to this. You can accept one or many reasons. Well, children in rich families have golden stairs. That is, they have great connections, schooling, and money that act as ladder on their way up. However, poor children have broken ladders, or most don't even have a ladder. They have to create their own step by piling up their own bricks through their sheer hard work, effort, challenges, and perseverance. As a result, they build strong characters on their way up. However, only a few of them are actually able to find their way through all these obstacles. And what happens when one of the steps of the ladder breaks down? As the film suggests, you restart. 12th Fail is a very important movie, especially if you are born anywhere in Southeast Asia or a poor third world village where life is very difficult. Life is not fair, and it is definitely not the same for everyone. And the characters in this movie are sheer testament to how people across different ladders of life overcome their challenges. We get to see the struggles through a variety of characters. Manoj's father, who has very strong ideals, never bows down against his ideals and never compromises. To him, corruption is a sin. Manoj's brother, inspired by his father, follows similar ideals. We can see where Manoj's father gets his mindset from his old yet strong grandmother, who is stubborn yet very loving. Manoj's mother, through struggles and loneliness, manages to still take care of her entire family. And finally, Manoj, who has learned so much about ideals from his father, mother, grandma, brother, and most importantly, the honest and lawful DSP who changes his life for good. Among a lot of things, this film is also about honesty and preserving your self-respect, no matter how difficult life gets. We can see this from various other characters, such as Gauri Bhaiya, the senior who not only helps Manoj start his journey, but rather later becomes a monumental part of it. Shraddha, who with her loving and sweet nature becomes not only a muse but also an inspiration for Manoj. This film is just full of beautiful and real characters. One of the best things about this movie, aside from 1,000 others, is how beautifully and realistically it is shot. This is one of those films where the low budget nature actually supports the beauty of the film. Almost all shots are taken with a handheld camera, not fearing to go close to the characters and show the real, raw emotions. The smiles, the laughters, the cries, all are depicted beautifully. This proves that a film does not need to have millions of dollars to be amazing. The combination of the character and camera really enhanced this movie. Great job by all the actors, but hats off to Vikrant Massey. From minor roles in TV series to web series like Mirzapur to this film, how far he has come. And we can clearly see how perfect he was for this role with his cheerful smile amidst adversities and his never-ending charisma. My favorite scene in this film is the one where his father comes to meet him. The setting is so beautiful as we see the light flicker in the flour mill and his father sees the struggles of his son, how he has been working in that hellhole while also eating, sleeping and studying there and even sending money to his mother. His father, unable to see the struggle of his son, bearing the guilt of his stubborn ideals that in some way led to all this, is ready to bow down, compromise and drop his ideals. Because at that moment, the safety and life of his son became much more important than his ideals. But this time, as his father had inspired him all his life, Manoj in turn inspired his father and reminded him what their family has been fighting for all their life. I have used this word way too much in this video already, but just beautiful. In the end, they both hug each other out with manly tears. The film not only teaches us to follow our dreams with all our hearts, it also teaches us how we can cope if we don't get to live our dreams, how we can restart when we fail on our quest. It teaches us that a failure is not the end. It is just the starting point for the next success, and also that there is not just one way to reach a destination. You can try again and restart in different ways. Well, that's about it for today, friend. If you have not already watched this gem of a movie, I hope that this video made you want to watch it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the favorite scenes and as well as on what you thought about this movie overall. Please feel free to suggest any film series in the comment section below.